Most students find it difficult to calculate in physics than in mathematics, and this is because they don't know how to put one formula into another. Now, I want to show you something, and I want to use these examples here to show you what I want to show you, how to put a formula into another formula to get another formula. Now, we want to calculate the potential difference. We also want to calculate the electrical energy. Now, before we start solving this problem, I just want to show you something. From potential difference definition, we have potential difference to be work done in moving positive charge from one point to another in an electric field, and mathematically it can be written as this. We also have Q itself, quantity of charge, to be equals to the product of current and time. That means from here we can say current itself is quantity of charge moved within a specific period of time, rate of flow of charges. And finally, from Ohm's law, we have potential difference to be equals to current multiplied by resistance. So if you know all this, definitely you can start putting any formula into another formula. I can just decide, let me just number them. Let me say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. That means I can say, okay, since Q is here and Q itself is IT, I can just decide, depending on the question, I can just decide to say, let Q, which is IT in 2, be put into 1. Instead of writing Q in 1, I'll just write IT. Therefore, 1 can turn to this form, W over IT. So this is what I'm talking about. And at the same time, I can just say, since I have my high, or I can just decide, I can just do it anyhow. From this point, I can even decide to say, okay, let W be VIT. So having known this, definitely, once you know you can do all these kind of things, definitely you can calculate easily in physics. But if you still find it difficult to put one formula into another, you will not be able to calculate in physics. And you must know your root formulas. That is very important in physics. You must know your root formulas. This is gotten from Ohm's law. This is gotten from current, and conspicuously 2 and 3 are the same. And finally, this is from potential difference definition. So we just have 3 things there: potential difference, current, and Ohm's law. So let's solve the question here. Now, I have the first example says, what is the potential difference if 10 joules of work is done in moving 2 coulombs of charge? So solution number 1. Potential difference V. V is used to represent potential difference, is what we are looking for. What is potential difference? The work is 10 joules. Work W is 10 joules. And the work is also the electrical energy here. And we have our charge Q. Charge is Q, 2 coulombs. If our charge is 2 coulombs, definitely from the definition of potential difference is the work done in moving a positive charge from one point to another in an electric field. Definitely we have this formula. So just substitute directly W. When you have W, write 10. When you have Q, write 2. Therefore your potential difference is equals to 5 volts. Now, V is potential difference, W is the work done, Q is the quantity of charge, and we are done. It's just that simple. Now let's move to the second one, which requires a bit of work. Okay, a lamp operates at 12 volts. The potential difference here is 12 volts for 5 minutes. Your time is 5 minutes. Please change the time to seconds, and that's going to be 5 times 60. That's 300 seconds. And draws current 2 amperes current. The current is 2 amperes. Current I is used to represent current in physics. 2 amperes. Find the electrical energy. Electrical energy is also your W, which is the work. So the electrical energy is the work, which is also W. Question mark. Now looking at the question of the formula, we have V, T, I, and W. I can just start from Ohm's law, from potential difference formula and say V is equals to W over Q. And from current, I already know current is equals to Q over T, rate of flow of charge. Definitely my Q can be from this, my Q is equals to I multiplied by T. If my Q is equals to I multiplied by T, I can say, instead of writing Q here, let me write I multiplied by T. Instead of writing Q here, then I will write IT. V is equals to W over IT. Then I can substitute my values into this. Since I have the W, which is the work or electrical energy, current is there already, time is there already, and potential difference is there already. Potential difference 12 is equals to the electrical energy I'm looking for. 2, current is 2, and time is 300. Therefore, at this point, I have the electrical energy is equals to 12 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 300. I've already made my electrical energy the subject of the formula. So at this point, I just have to say 12 multiplied by 2, that's 24. 24 multiplied by 3, that should be 72. And I have 72, the remaining 2 zeros, 0 joules. Or I say 7.2 kilojoules. So this is how to solve questions. That's how to put formulas into formula to get whatever you want and solve your problem easily. Thank you very much. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with people that need to learn. Please do not deprive people of learning. Thank you very much. Bye.